Okay, imagine this. It's 2027. You open your browser, but here's the thing. You don't type in a website anymore. No more clicking through 10 different pages to find what you need. Instead, you just ask a question. And the AI, it builds you a custom web page. Right there, on the spot. Need to compare mortgage rates? Boom, interactive calculator appears, pulling live data, showing you exactly what you'd pay based on your income, your location. Want to learn quantum physics? The AI generates a full simulation where you can actually play with particles and see what happens. This isn't some sci-fi fantasy. The foundation for this world already exists. It's called Gemini 3. And today, we're diving into what happens when your browser stops being a window to the web and becomes an AI that creates the web for you. Let's go. So first, let's talk about what's already real. Gemini 3 has integrated agentic reasoning into Google Search, allowing it to create custom simulations and interactive experiences directly within search results. This isn't your typical, here are 10 blue links search anymore. Here's what I mean. You search for something like, show me how compound interest works on a $10,000 investment. Instead of reading an article about compound interest, Gemini builds you a working calculator, right in the search results. You can adjust the numbers, change the interest rate, play with it. Developers are already using what Google calls vibe coding, turning a single prompt into a functioning application. Vibe coding. I love that name. Basically, you describe what you want in plain English, and Gemini writes the code, sets it up, makes it work. No framework knowledge needed. No debugging for hours at 2 a.m. One prompt, one app. Think about that for a second. The barrier between I have an idea and I have a working product just dissolved. But here's where it gets wild. This is just the beginning. Let's play a game. Let's imagine Gemini 3's capabilities go mainstream. Not just for developers, for everyone. Picture your morning routine. You're planning a trip to Japan. Normally, you'd open 10 tabs. Flights, hotels, restaurants, train schedules, currency conversion. But in this future, you type, plan me a 7-day trip to Tokyo under $3,000. And the AI doesn't just give you links. It builds you a custom travel dashboard, interactive map, budget tracker that updates in real time, day-by-day itinerary with restaurant reservations already suggested based on your dietary restrictions, which it knows because you mentioned you're vegetarian in a search 3 months ago. The page only exists for you. It's not a website someone built. It's a website Gemini assembled from thousands of sources, tailored to your needs. Now think bigger. What is a website even going to mean in this world? Right now, companies spend millions building apps and websites. They hire designers, developers, UX researchers. They maintain servers, push updates, fix bugs. But if an AI can generate the exact interface someone needs on demand, why would you ever go to the static website? The line between search engine and application is blurring, fast. And we're not just talking about simple stuff. Gemini 3's agentic coding capabilities hint at a future where AI can write, test, and deploy code autonomously. Imagine AI agents that don't just write code, they ship it. They handle the entire pipeline. Developers become like architects, overseeing teams of AI agents instead of writing every line themselves. This is already starting. The question is, how far does it go? Let's talk about who loses in this future, because somebody always does. Think about fintech apps. You know those mortgage calculator websites? The budgeting apps? The investment trackers? If Gemini can generate mortgage calculators and physics simulators on demand, entire industries built on providing static tools face disruption. Why download an app when the AI can build you a better version, customized to your exact financial situation, right in your browser? Education platforms. Same story. Khan Academy, Coursera, Udemy, they've spent years building interactive lessons. But if Gemini can create a personalized physics simulation that adapts to your learning style, answers your specific questions, and adjusts difficulty in real time, what's the moat? SaaS companies. Tons of them exist to solve simple problems. Scheduling, invoicing, project management. If an AI can whip up a custom project management dashboard in 30 seconds, why pay $50 a month for software that does 80% of what you need and 20% you don't? The entire economy of tools might be at risk. Not because the tools are bad, but because personalized AI-generated tools could be better. And here's the really uncomfortable question. what happens to all the jobs building those tools? Okay, let's pump the brakes and talk about the elephant in the room. Who controls this AI layer? Right now, if you search Google, you see results ranked by an algorithm. You might not love the algorithm, but at least you're seeing real websites made by real people. But in this future, the AI is building the page you see. It's choosing which sources to pull from, which data to show, how to present it. What if that AI has biases? What if companies can pay to have their information prioritized in these AI-generated experiences? Imagine searching Best Smartphone 2027, and Gemini builds you a comparison page, but it's subtly weighted toward brands that paid Google more. You wouldn't even know. There's no URL to check, no byline to verify. The page was made for you. How do you fact-check something that doesn't exist anywhere else? And here's another thing, misinformation. Right now, you can trace bad info back to a source. You can see the website, check the author, read other articles they wrote. But if the AI is assembling information from dozens of sources and repackaging it into a custom page, where does accountability live? If the AI gets something wrong, and it will, they always do, who's responsible? Google? The AI? The original sources? And then there's the visibility problem. If Gemini is building personalized pages, that means traditional websites get less traffic. Less traffic means less ad revenue. Less revenue means websites shut down, which means fewer sources for Gemini to pull from, which means worse results. It's a downward spiral. We could end up in a world where the open web, the messy, chaotic, beautiful internet, gets hollowed out, replaced by a handful of AI-generated experiences controlled by whoever owns the AI. But let's not end on a doom note, because there's real magic here too. Think about accessibility. Someone who can't code suddenly has the power to build tools that solve their problems. A small business owner could generate a custom inventory system without hiring a developer. Think about education. Kids in underfunded schools could get personalized tutoring experiences that rival the best private education. Think about creativity. Artists, writers, designers, they could prototype ideas instantly. The friction between imagination and execution shrinks to almost nothing. This technology could democratize access to tools and information in ways we've never seen. Or it could centralize power in the hands of a few AI companies. It all depends on how we build it, and more importantly, who gets to decide how it's used. Because here's the truth, this future is coming. The question isn't if, it's how. So, what do you think? Are we heading toward a world where everyone has a personalized AI assistant building the web just for them? Or are we sleepwalking into a future where a handful of companies control everything we see? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm genuinely curious what you all think about this. And if this video made you think differently about where tech is headed, hit that subscribe button. We're diving into the future every single week, and trust me, it's about to get a lot weirder. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.